A good leader creates more leaders. This is Ray T. Bennett's definition of what a leader is. A quote that inspired a concept that I like to call the domino effect of leadership. We tend to think that a leader is this person that does everything in a project or simply delegates all the tasks to other people in the team. But I believe that a good leader is the one that inspires other people to grow, thrive, and do the same for other people. I used to picture this as the domino effect, where one person inspires another. That second person goes on and inspires a totally different person. And this is an endless effect until many people are inspired to change the world. And many people are working towards a greater goal to achieve this. That sounds like a very inspiring idea. But then why did I say that I used to think this? Well, this is the not so inspiring part of the story. Last year, during summer, I created with my two best friends this amazing student group called Catapulta. Yeah, that's right, the amazing group that organized this event. This TED Talk is not sponsored by Catapulta Inc., but I'm just kidding, really. I was so excited. I felt like I was achieving this purpose of becoming a leader. And at that time, we were presented the opportunity to join the TED student clubs, the ones that we are presenting right now. And it was a great opportunity. We took it. Everything was going great. I felt like I was fulfilling my potential to be a leader and that I was doing so many things towards that goal. I felt like I was the first domino piece that started a whole new chain reaction to inspire more people to make a change. I had a great team by my side, and just in the first 6 months, we achieved so much. We had 50 participants in total, 20 in the TED student program, and we also organized two social projects and 2 awareness campaigns that impacted more than 200 people. We were unstoppable, and I felt like I was doing so much to the project. But now, let's be real. Life happens, and many times there are many things that are not in our hands. For example, last December, 4 months ago, my aunt died. She was an incredible doctor. She had so much love for life and helping people. She inspired us every day to be a better person and to help the people around us. It was a very hard emotional hit for my family and me. My mental and emotional health were declining completely. It was completely hard to keep this stability in times of the pandemic. As we all know, there are many negative emotions at the time. We have uncertainty. It is really, really hard. Despite of that, I forced myself to continue with the projects I had at the time. Catapulta, another student group, and I was working at a digital marketing agency at the time, among other things. It was so much. I did not give myself enough time and space to heal completely, and consequently, I burned out. I think by now we have all heard this term, but just in case, I am going to define it. According to helpguide.org, burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress, and it occurs when you feel overwhelmed, emotionally drained, and unable to meet constant demand. So yeah, basically I was feeling like that. I felt like I did not have enough motivation or energy to continue with all my projects, so I had to let some of them go. I stayed with Catapulta because my love for the project was greater than the exhaustion, but still I wasn't doing so great. I felt like I was not doing enough for the project, and I felt an enormous guilt because my friends were doing so many amazing things for the project to thrive, and I felt like I was just standing there helplessly. I still held this belief of the domino effect, and at that time, it had been very inspiring. But I had not noticed that it was an incredible amount of pressure for one single person to carry. And it was a lot of pressure for me at the time to think that I had to continue to inspire others. And I just feel like I couldn't. I felt like I was just tired and couldn't do it anymore. I felt an enormous guilt, and I felt like I was not doing my part to make a better place of the world. I was egocentric to believe that it was all in my hands. The main reason I stayed in Catapulta at that time were my friends, that without even knowing it, knowing it, they were inspiring me to grow and thrive. And they were doing so many amazing things for the project. They were helping me when I needed the most too. The last couple of weeks, we had been organizing a huge event in collaboration with this amazing student group. Shout out to Carnero. We had an amazing team. They were doing so much for the project. They had these amazing ideas and so much energy. And to be honest, I didn't contribute much to this event. And just last week, when I got to see the results of all the hard work and effort that the whole team and my friends made to make it happen, it hit me. You don't have to be the main leader all the time. There will be many times when you are not at your best and you can't give all of your energy to one project. And that time is a great time to follow other leaders. The domino effect might not be a linear thing as I thought it was. It's not like one piece at the beginning starts the chain reaction and then it never comes back. Now I see it like it might be a more circular thing, where you can start sometimes, but many other times you will be the one that needs to be inspired by others. You will need a big push from your team or other leaders to grow and thrive and go succeed. You were probably expecting something more inspiring or cheerful, or I don't know, I'm not sure. But in my experience, this is what leadership can look like sometimes. It's not perfect all the time. It's not like it's easy. And it's okay, as long as you learn from the difficult times and keep going. What I want you to take from this talk is that you do have the ability to change the world by inspiring others person by person, and invite them to join this amazing journey of leadership. You probably won't be able to do so all the time because we are humans, things happen and we have emotions, we have a limited amount of energy, but you can give yourself the chance to be led and inspired by other leaders, and that's okay too. Embrace being part of this giant domino effect that will eventually change the world. Thank you.